There was a serious firefight here. A well-armed team showed up and got their asses kicked.
Impressive.
Well, I guess that's what happens when you go after a special forces soldier on his own turf.
2.
I don't follow.
Gunner and whoever walked away. Gunner and his buddy killed the assault team, but Gunner's been hit, and so his buddy starts taking him down the hill, but they only get this far.
How the heck?
So the other guy tries to go and get help.
No record of anyone turning up at local hospitals with gunshot wounds, but then he calls the cops because he wants Gunner to be found.
Marines never leave a man behind.
And you think Castle was the other guy?
Run that blood against his DNA, triple fast, and quiet.
You got it.
Dang, she's a beast, yo.
We're done here.
That was impressive. It was just a dream,
Extended family,
Frank.
you know, friends.
God, that's
and we were
hard.
just like,
If I close my eyes right now, I can see her. It's always something simple, you know, like standing in the kitchen, talking on the phone. And when I remember her, it's like all the shitty stuff, it fades away, you know. Just when I think about her, she's always got that smile, you know.
oh yeah.
Sweet. That's a gift too, you know. A lot of the time when you lose somebody,
Billy.
it's easy
He's,
to remember the bad, you know.
he's serious,
but
Frank.
it's
He's,
remembering the good that brings you peace.
You know,
you know?
private military. I got the impression that this is not a man that's just gonna reach out to you unless he knows that you're alive.
Well, he doesn't know him.
You're not gonna call him?
I had 2 families, all right? I was a father and I was a husband, but I was also a Marine, and I love being a Marine. I love that shit. There were times, whether I want to admit it or not, but I would have rather been neck deep in blood and bullets and shit and be with my unit than be with my kids. That's something I gotta make peace with. That's what that is. But me and Billy Russo, we served together. We did 8 years. He got my back. I got his back.
That's what's up.
Frank, you gotta admit, this is a hell of a coincidence.
Billy Russo's my family.
I mean, it is kind of interesting that he decided to try to reach out to Frank after he saw a folder in Dina's bag that said Frank on it. That doesn't mean he's alive. Maybe she's just investigating something. So it is kind of strange that he's trying to reach out to him like, oh, maybe he's alive. No.
Versus who?
Whoever doesn't
I don't know.
want Kandahar to come. Someone sent a death squad up that mountain. Shit, the resources to do that.
If Castle survived, he came off that mountain bleeding like a stuck pig.
We've got to find him.
Well, where does one find dead Marines these days? Because he's not on Facebook or Tinder, I checked.
Why'd you bail me out?
Figured that if you had to call me, then you didn't want to call your dad. Lewis, if you can't see going back into a war zone is about the worst thing that you can do, then I did the right thing. Where was O'Connor when you got arrested? Did
Playing
you try
stupid.
him?
I pulled his records. He's not what you think he is.
And you know that silver star he always talks about? He never served in Vietnam. He didn't sign up till 77 and never saw combat.
Oh.
He's a fraud and a liar, Lewis. He didn't serve, not like you. And he's not worth your respect.
Oh, he might take that wrong. He might take that wrong, Lewis. You shouldn't have told him that. Or maybe he knows exactly what he was doing. Ooh, look at that whip.
Figure I'm just gonna stand here and wait while you tell me what you want, because you do want something, right?
I want you to tell me about Frank Castle.
Why don't you tell me what you know about Frank Castle?
Castle's alive. Maybe you already knew that, maybe not. I'm telling you, I know it. Am I lying?
No, I don't think you are.
You didn't know? You strike me as the guy who would have protected him even if you did.
It is weird that
Well,
Frank said
you're
that they were
lying.
boys like that,
Why are
and
you
that
telling
he
me
doesn't
this
know that Frank's
I need to bring
alive.
Castle in.
But the dude that
If
runs
you
the
already knew
meetings,
who
I
he
can't
was,
think
I
of his
was gonna
name right
ask
now,
for your
does
help.
know, you know?
I think he knows everything about my Kandahar case. Because I think he went after it himself, and somebody left him half dead on a mountain. I think he's hurt, and he needs help. He's gonna get himself killed, Billy. Neither
You
of us
don't
want
know
that,
Frank.
I'll shake the tree and see what falls out. I'd like that you trusted me in this.
right? Still not getting a key.
I kind of like the fact that he's like a big, powerful, rich man, but she kind of holds the upper hand in this little relationship they have right now.
Frank Castle. Our friend. Our dead friend. You seen him recently?
Billy, what do you mean? Have I been back to the cemetery? Am I seeing ghosts or having flashbacks? What are we talking about?
Frank's alive, man. Sorry, I had to find out if you knew. I can't tell you how I found out, but I found out, and now I gotta find him.
Do you have good intentions? I'm kind of feeling weird.
Frank. I could get him out of here, man. Now is my chance to make things right.
I lied for you again.
He did the right thing, Kurt.
Every hour on the hour.
He's blowing you up.
This guy's determined.
He said he wanted to help you, that he could help you. Whatever he's offering, if you ask me, you should take it.
For real? I don't have a good feeling about that,
You
actually.
don't look too safe. You look like a guy that nearly got his ass killed, and you know it.
Got yourself a new boyfriend? They spit on us when we came back from...
When you came back from Texas. Because I read your Army records. You never went to Vietnam.
You have my records?
That's embarrassing, you liar.
Where'd you get my records from?
What's the name of the air base outside of Temkey? It's a true lie.
Look, if you don't like my stories...
No, they're not just stories.
For lies.
You can't just do that.
Get the hell out of my house.
Goddamn liar.
No! He didn't have to die, though. Yeah, he's got problems, yo. Fingerprints! You got blood in your mouth. He didn't have to kill him, man. He didn't have to kill him. He didn't have to kill him. You see that flag over there and all the medals and stuff?
Back from the dead.
Bring it in for a hug.
You want a beer?
Dina, he's here.
Hells yeah.
You look like shit.
Can't all be as pretty as you, Bill.
How come you never reached out?
Less people knew I was alive, better it is for them. But Donnie, how do you know her?
The company?
That's the same brand of beer that the old dude just had. Random.
It's a snake prick CIA agent Orange. 3 of them were selling heroin out of Kandahar. They're opening up US KIAs, stuffing it inside and sending it home.
KIA is, I think, killed in action.
Gunnar Henderson, he found out. Tried to blow the whistle on the whole thing.
Well, Gunner's a good man.
He's dead. Killed him for it.
So, but Donnie, she wants him just as bad as you do. Come work with me. Let me get you out the city, Frankie. I can have you on a boat tonight. Your family's gone, but you're still my brother. I got you.
And I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. I take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. Yeah.
Hours ago, you weren't even invited.
Look, I get it. I understand why you're pissed. I'm very sorry.
How the heck did he get those cameras in her house, man?
I had an accident.
And yet here I am, letting you into my home, looking like that.
Yeah, you really ought to be more careful.
I trust you. I don't know why. It's funny how that works, huh?
He has a little swag, doesn't he?
He hit his sister, and she beats herself up if she gets anything less than an A. And I feel like I'm living with these 2 people who are hurting, and I don't know how to stop that hurt. And I feel like we're all just bleeding out, you know what I mean?
Things are gonna get better for you. I've been alone so long. I like it, I hide in it. The only way out is to find something that you care about. Those kids, they might drive you crazy. They're the reason you're gonna get through this.
Preach. That's beautiful.
You found something to do that for you.
Maybe. I think they're gonna get a lot better very soon. Just a feeling.
I don't know what he's talking about, but I've got hope in it too. It didn't cross Frank's mind to come get on that boat. What is this?
He ain't coming.
Dina? No! Hold on. So that means that Billy is in on, he's probably not in on everything, but he works for the dude that destroyed Frank's life. Right? That's what that means. Why would Billy betray Frank? I'm guessing that Billy has known that Frank was alive then. If he's working for, I think he's the dude that they call Agent Orange, right? He's the one that sent those soldiers after Frank and Gunner. What would he have done to Frank if he had showed up? Why did he have a gun? Well, I'm hyped to see the next episode because I'm surprised at that and very disappointed in Billy. That almost makes me feel that he's safer messing with Dina. Let me reword that. Frank is safer reaching out to Dina than he is Billy right now. Very interesting. Well, if there's something I missed, please put it in the comments down below, but please, no spoilers. I'm really excited to watch the next episode. If you enjoyed this reaction, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys on the next one.